All right, it says I'm live here on this beautiful Saturday evening, the Susan and Wendy show. Can you hear me, Wendy?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. With my recent video going up on the Rumble and Bitchute channel, Trans Vacation. Don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but it's there. It's all about the trans getting 6 weeks holiday, paid holiday leave for gender affirmation. So I'm affirming my gender. I'm a woman now, this evening at least. And then, and it says one of the things you can do is go. Where was I? Oh yeah. Social affirmation. So affirming on social media on Facebook. So here I am on YouTube affirming my female transitioning. So I'll be able to go to my employer and demand that I get 6 weeks paid holiday leave. If he objects to that, of course, I can just call him a racist Nazi. It'll stick. Good evening, Mr. Chu. How you doing? Or should I say Miss Chu? Because, we're all women now. Bender says, hi, Gary. I have good news. I bought Project Cast 3 on Steam. Cool. And I finally got it on free race mode after a bit of messing about. A couple more things that I have to adjust, though. My steering wheel does not work. Well, I might be able to help out with that, mate. If you tell me what to... it's ma'am. Sorry, Chu. My bad. Pedals, but the pedals too close together and it feels awkward to use. Take your shoes off, Bender. That's what I do. I race in just socks, even in the winter time like now. My gloves. So I don't know when you even buy or where you even buy steering wheels. Well, all of that stuff, of course, Bender, you can buy online, as you well know. But you can always go into EB Games. But I reckon you're better off bypassing guys. EB Games is good if you just want to, they've got it and you want to go in and buy it off the shelf and take it home that day. But if you're happy to wait, if you have a hunt around, you probably get a half decent deal online. We'll check out the Rumble episode now. What a disgusting joke. Yeah. Yet more legal discrimination in Australia, or illegal. That's one of the things I pointed out to you, that it's illegal what they're doing. They're violating the Sex Discrimination Act whilst touting themselves as being dedicated to it. Not quite sure how they figured that out. I guess they think that they're being anti-discriminatory, but I think it's pretty obvious that, if you're giving trans people 6 weeks paid holiday gender affirmation leave that, straight up normal people that don't have a mental disorder don't get, well, that's clearly discriminating against, normal people that look in their pants and see that their gender is the same as, what it actually is and stuff. Anyway, getting on to the racing thing, I thought what I might do is just have a quick warm-up this evening, have an AI warm-up. Now, speaking of all of that stuff, warming up and, honing my driving skills, I was actually watching an earlier stream yesterday evening. I think it was like live drive number 40 or something like that, so it's going back quite a few months. I actually realised that my driving skills have actually improved a lot, even though I didn't realise when I watched the video back, and also like the head movement thing. So much less head movement now in the recent streams over earlier ones, excuse me. So that's a good thing. When you progress through these things gradually, you don't really realise. But yeah, when you go back and look at an earlier stream, just driving so much better. All right, so a quick warm up. I'm just going to do one warm up of lap. of the Nordschleifer. I've been getting into this car recently. It's actually a really nice car. The Porsche 911. Here, let's. Is it up on the screen here? Have we got it? No, that's not it. Let's find it so we can get a nice close look at the baby. It was the 911. I'm going to see it in a second. The RTR. Where is it? No, the 2017. The RSR. There we go. This guy. Very nice car. Really nice car to drive. So I'm just going to do one lap around the Nordschleifer just to warm up. So this will just be an AI, and then I'll get on and do a bit of live racing. Can you hear me, Wendy?
I didn't catch that.
Can you hear me, Wendy?
Okay, Susan, I can hear you.
All right. You're a good woman, Wendy. Let's do it. The main thing I like about you, Wendy, is your tits are on your chest, which is where they're supposed to be. I say that because there's a lot of women out there that tits aren't on their chest. Okay.
20th place. Okay, Susan, be ready.
All right, Wendy.
Go!
So I've got CSP 1.78 now. I don't know that the graphics really look any different. It's probably got some functionality to it that I don't even use.
Car left. He's still there. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear all round. Car left. You're in the middle. Clear left. Clear all round. Left side, clear left.
If I can do this without getting pushed off the track, that'll be a good thing.
Sweet start, mate. Keep it coming. Car left. On your left. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. On your right. Right side's clear. Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. Left side.
Oh.
Clear left.
Nearly came in too hot then.
Left side. Clear left.
What's my position, Wendy?
P11. The gap to Dolce ahead is now 1.1 seconds.
Yep, this is a nice car, Wendy.
Car left. Clear left. Yellow flag.
Whoop, which way?
Left side.
This way.
Clear left.
Oh,
Car left. Car right. Clear left.
wasn't
On
expecting
your right.
that.
Clear right. Car right.
Car seems okay.
Still there. Right side's clear. That's barely a scratch. Just ignore it.
All right, Wendy.
car right. Clear right, car right. Right side's clear. The gap in front is now 1.6. Car left. Clear left.
Oh.
Car right. Clear right.
Sorry about that, AI buddy. Anyway, Wendy, I was talking to your ex-girlfriend Claire last night and telling her how I was gender affirming as a woman today. She actually said she was prepared to go hard out lesbian and that. If I was going to go woman, she'd become a lesbian. As long as I still put my female
left
dick
side,
inside of her.
Left.
Well, that was her exact wording.
On your left. Clear left. Right side. Clear right.
What's the gap ahead, Wendy?
8.2.
Oh, well, it's okay.
The gap to Andolfi behind is now 0.8.
What's the gap ahead, Wendy?
5.5 seconds.
So anyway, I spent the first half of my day...
Susan, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 3.0.
All right, Wendy. Anyway, I spent the first half of my day as a woman standing in front of the mirror, just feeling my tits. Well, the tits that I don't actually have, because... My pretend tits, or I like to call them phantom tits. Oh. Stay on the track, Susan.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Oh, I should have made it 2 laps, shouldn't I? What's the gap ahead, Wendy?
14 seconds.
So if I was still a man, I would have won this, right? But I'll just blame it on my periods anyway.
Nice one, Susan. Great drive. That's a podium.
Thank you, Wendy. All right. Well, I think 1.78 is pretty nice and clear. I know that much. Looks really good. Jump out of here. Quick scope it in chat before I move on. Chu says, first Bender says, Gary, the chat does not show up on the stream. Oh, well, we better fix that. Thanks for pointing that out. That's because I've got it switched off. Now, I thought it's not showing up there. Let's sort that out. What we do is we get the chat. You guys can't see this, but thanks for pointing that out. Right. We copy the chat and then we okay, so there it is. I didn't know that it would actually record all the past chat, but it's there. There we go. Alrighty, so sorry about that. Having looked back at chat again. Typical woman, that Wendy. Never hears what you say the first time. That's right, Chew. But they probably don't listen to you the second or third time either. Not until you give them a good backhander, then they take notice. Hello to all the women that'll watch this. Haha. Yeah, look, ladies, as a fellow woman, even though that's kind of a contradiction in terms, they're just jokes. Now, I know women have trouble accepting humour, taking jokes, but they're just jokes. I don't actually mean any of it. You know how you know that women can't... Well, it's not that they can't take jokes. You know, you make them laugh and they get jokes and you know, women will have a good laugh. But one thing, women can't take ribbing, right? Like men do. Men at work, when they're at work, they might not, you know, but guys will call each other cunts and they'll take the piss out of each other and that. Whereas if you do that to a woman at work, oh fuck, yeah, women. There's actually, I do know a couple of women that could take a bit of a ribbing, but typically they, you know, they just don't appreciate that kind of banter. And Chu says, hello to all the women that watch this, haha. By that I mean adult human females. Oh, of course, you've got to define it correctly and all of that. Now, I haven't had a chance to watch Matt Walsh's What Is a Woman yet. Don't know where I'll be able to see it, but I do want to see it. In the same way, I want to see 2,000 Mules. But I didn't want to give D'Souza money for it. I just want to be able to watch it because they are ruled by emotion. That's pretty true, particularly when you get into an argument with them. And one of the really frustrating things for men in an argument with women that women don't seem to realise is we're being rational about something and they're being emotional about something, and therefore they descend into fucking nonsensical, emotional driven responses that you just think, hang on, that doesn't make any sense. And then, of course, when you tell them it doesn't make any sense, they get really fucking emotional, even more emotional. So you've seen the Walsh thing, Chew. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. And yes, they actively look for offence. I see you've corrected your spelling there. So isn't a C like an offence? Like as a legal term, and with an S, it's you know, offensive is inoffensive, or is it just English versus American English type spelling again, like, you know, like how they don't know that there's a U in colour and all of that, or neighbour. Alrighty, so let's have a look at online while we're here in Assetto Corsa, see if there's any groovy online races to go in. What do we got here? Black County. I think it's a fictional track. I don't think it actually exists. So that's in process. Le Mans ended. Laguna Seca, the MX5 Cup, with 8 minutes to go. We could go in that. I have to change my graphic settings, so it doesn't tell you whether it's qualifying or racing, which is a bit of a bummer. What's the ping on that one? 2:09. That's not too bad. All right, let's change the settings and check that out. So we go down to the old, really old 1.60, and we have to switch on post-processing, otherwise it'll be too dark. Let's check it out. So the last video I put up, you know, first ever GT online, whatever I called it, I'm racing iRacing. Yeah, it came out really nice, really nicely, apart from the mouse being on the screen. But the iRacing thing looks excellent. And it was a good race. And it's got quite a number of views. I've only had it up for 24 hours and it's had over 60 views now. So super happy with that. Loading. All right. No, it's in race. Damn it. And with just under 7 minutes to go, I can't be bothered waiting. Well, I encountered a real full arsehole in Assetto Corsa yesterday. Yeah, just a real like rammer. He wasn't as fast as myself, for example. So you'd get past him and then come up to the next corner, he'd just ram you from behind, right? And then you'd catch up, you get past him again, and then the next corner he'd just ram you from behind. He ran me 3 times in the race. So Krenek, KRENEK_8. I'll be looking out for him in future. When I won't be if I encounter him in any other races, I won't be overtaking him anymore. I'll just be pushing him off the track. All right. So now I have to change my settings back. Here we go. So of course, post-processing, content manager, shader patch 1.78. Back to that again. Okay, looking down the list. Nürburgring. It's a shame this one, it's only got a couple of guys in it, but this is with a different car. So, and it says it's got 1 minute of practice. I'm not sure. Then it's got qualifying 10 minutes. When I hold the mouse over, I don't think you guys can see what comes up. This might be cool because it's just something different. What is a 155 Ti? I don't know. It's an Alfa Romeo. There you go. Let's give it a shot. So this is a car I don't think I've ever driven. Can you hear me, Wendy?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I was thinking I might call it the Thelma and Louise show, but I don't know. There's no cliffs for me to drive over in Assetto Corsa. Well, I mean, I can drive off the track, I suppose, on LA Canyons. So 14 seconds, sorry, at practice. It's going to be a 5-lap race, so I probably don't need any fuel, except it said there were people in it, but there isn't. Goodbye. There's no one in it. I don't want to drive the Tatuus. I'm over driving the Tatuus for the time being. What else have we got here? We got Spa in the what's that? It says it's got two guys in it. Well, where are all the people? Oh, this will let me drive my beloved 458. Let's see what's going on here. So I may even jump into iRacing this evening. I've been doing some more, obviously from the last video, I've been doing some more iRacing this week. Alright, so this has got 3 guys in it, but again, it's in race. Man, I wish the readout things on this Assetto Corsa were more accurate and gave you a proper readout. What's this one? Spa. Was that the one I was just in? Oh, no, it wasn't. So this is Spa. Again with... It says ended. Let's have a look. Doesn't hurt to check it out. Oh, I forgot to have a look at the ping. So, I've been mucking around with ovals in iRacing last couple of days. Again, because I'm trying to break out of rookies in the oval thing. I've got my D-class license when it comes to road, I think, and dirt, but not ovals. Here we go, qualifying, 2 minutes 35, and at least there's 4 of us here. So, yeah, potentially that's a race. Seven laps. I don't need any fuel, but let's just put in 5 litres. Alrighty, so I'm going to make it challenging for myself and just start at the back. I'll just have a quick warm-up. Can you hear me, Wendy?
Repeat, please. Yellow flag. Caution. Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. Okay, Susan, we've got 2 minutes to set a lap.
Am I not speaking English, Wendy?
In your right front going into Lecombe.
Right, that little stutter, I think, was somebody joining. Alright, I'm sufficiently warmed up, I'm ready. What's my position, Wendy?
That's last. The leader has just done a 219.21.
It's quicker than I can do.
You're locking your right front into the chicane. Track limits, this lap will be deleted. That's the end of the session. P3.
Said 4 before Wendy. Maybe I've been bumped up the order for being a woman. I get to go near the front of the queue because, you know, some sucker male driver said, no, you go in front of me, you know, ladies first and all that. You fucking loser. That's what I turned around and said to him when he let me go in front. That was just before he pinched me on the bum. Rapist. Waiting for the overtime. So who have we got? No one I recognise. Escar, Chico. Well, I've only got a ping of 104, so I'm nice and close. I'm not going to get kicked out. Alright, looks like I've got 6 of us now. Knight Rider. Sure ya, kid. I got a few Ferrari GT2s in it. I'm wondering that, you know, you got these guys faster than me are on soft tyres. Maybe that's a thing. All right, I'm ready. First race against real guys for the evening. Here it comes. Eventually, one day soon. Hopefully. Oh, no cheating. Be nice. They cheat anyway. Well, by an admin breaking above rules is permanently banned. Looking for decent races with decent races. Oh, well, you know, that's me. I'm I
7 laps. Are you ready?
I was going to say proper gentleman, but really a proper lady.
Green, let's go, let's go.
Take a deep breath, Susan. It's all right.
Okay, Susan, decent start. We can build something from here.
Can't say for sure who it was who pushed me. I wasn't looking. Too busy trying to take the corner. Anything but last, Wendy.
We're seeing front locking going into Lacoon.
That's because I've got
Yellow
my
flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
That's because I've got my bra on back to front. Wendy. What the are you doing? What's the gap ahead, Wendy?
9.7. Yellow flag. Looks like P5's gone off in Stavlo. There's an incident in the chicane. Yellow flag.
I see another car ahead of this one as well, Wendy.
Yellow flag.
Well, I saw another 2 cars ahead.
Yellow flag. On your right, clear
Yeah.
right.
How does it?
Behind is pitting.
How does it feel to be beaten by a woman? Although A lot of German businessmen could probably answer that question. What's the gap ahead, Wendy?
7.7.
Oh. I'm going for the podium spot, Wendy. After I was rudely pushed out of the way
Yellow
by
flag.
a male chauvinist pig driver. How dare he push me, a
The
woman?
gap in front is now 7.4 seconds. We've got cold tyres, so we need to get some heat into them. Incident in Bruxelles.
Yes, there is. There certainly is. It didn't get a place from it though for some reason. Must have been a lap behind. Blue car. That's a little
Yellow
bit.
flag.
It's a little bit gender conformative, isn't it? Well,
Car right. Right side's clear.
well, that was a back marker. What's the gap ahead, Wendy?
5.8 seconds.
We'll catch him. Well, quicker than I expected, but
The leader's just done a 2:18.77.
what's the gap ahead, Wendy?
5.6 seconds.
Oh, I can see second place there ahead of me.
Gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 5.0 seconds. He's slow into La Source. P3.
Oh, fractionally late. Look. Keep it on the track, Susan. This guy in front will be pretty nervous that he's getting hunted down by a woman, threatening his masculinity and all.
The gap ahead is now 3.8.
It's one of the things about having a fairly deep voice like I've got. Yeah, not super deep voice, but fairly deep voice. I'm more recognisable as a trans woman.
Right front locking into the chicane. Alright Susan, halfway home. Fuel looks good. Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 2.3 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
Right, let's catch this person. I'd say cunt, but women...
Yellow flag.
I'd say let's catch this cunt, but women don't say cunt.
You're locking your right front going into Lake Coombe. Clear right.
Well, you seem to give it up then. What's the gap ahead, Wendy?
30 seconds. The gap behind is now 5.9 seconds.
Well, I certainly hope I don't get period cramp before the end of this race. That wouldn't be very nice.
Two to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium. P2.
Well, I'm never going to catch the guy in first. He's just like lightning fast. I mean, I could always try sending him a chat message, just letting him know that, you know, as a woman I'll start crying if he doesn't let me win. You know, there's a lot of men out there that fall for that. Go real soft on that, you know, woman's tears and that. What's the gap behind, Wendy?
11 seconds.
Oh, too late again.
We're seeing minor wear all around.
So maybe I should get on Steam and change my account name from Gary Orsum to Susan Hysteria.
Okay, Susan, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. P4 has binned it in Stavlo. The gap behind is now 13 seconds.
Anyway, once when I've got my 6 weeks paid holiday leave for gender affirming as a woman.
Looks like P4 has gone off in the chicane.
So as to not raise any suspicions and that, I'm going to transition again. But I'm not going to go back to a man because they'll think I'm just flip-flopping. I was thinking about I might gender identify as a deck chair for 6 weeks, and then when that 6 weeks is up, I gender identify as you know, those little deodorizer things that you hang from your rear view mirror to make your car smell nice. So I was going to gender identify as one of them. Then I gender identify as, let me see, a slide projector. I was going to say a sandwich toaster, but I don't know.
Good warning. Keep it tidy, please, Susan.
It's a bit too close to having already gender identified as a woman. Whoa.
Well done. Decent drive.
One thing I wouldn't gender identify as is carpet. That would just be an excuse for men to walk all over me, and I'm not having that. I came second, Wendy.
Repeat, please.
No, I won't. You were supposed to hear me the first time, male chauvinist pig woman. You are, Wendy. Okay, so just a quick scope in chat again there. Gary just emailed you a couple of clips from the wall stocker. Oh, cool, thank you. No need to identify as second of 8. That's just fact. Yeah, that's it. I should have just gender identified as the winner of that race. Let me see. I know. Let's get the Steam window up on the screen here. Not that we need it. Oh, not that. This. Steam. iRacing. Don't normally do iRacing on the live streams. Mainly because, you know, I talk about how it takes too long to all the practice sessions and stuff, but there's a crucial element there that I haven't been taking proper notice of. I'll show you in a minute. Is this loading? What's going on? What's happening? And Chu says, yeah, and no one could say otherwise. That's right. Can't argue with a woman. Disgraceful. Oh, there it is. It is coming up on the screen. Here we go. Yeah, a little larger. Oh, it's there. It's there. All right. So open up a little side menu here. Not AI. Go Racing. That's the one we want. All right. So yeah, this this over here, I haven't been taking proper notice of this. Registration ends in 23 minutes, so that's all practice time. So what we want is these ones down here. Registration ends in 8 minutes. So they're broken down into a couple of categories here. So here we've got the Rookie Legends Cup. What do we got here? iRacing Rallycross Series. Sounds scary. The thing is now they keep it from you what the tracks are. You don't know what the tracks are anymore. The Dallara Dash. Oh look, let's start at the top of the list. Let's go with the Rookies Legend. Where is it? Oh, while I'm here. Better change Jim over to Jim. Wendy, sorry, my bad. Over to iRacing. Here we go.
Radio check.
Can you hear me, Wendy?
Sorry, mate, I didn't catch that.
Not mate. Don't call me fucking mate. I'm a woman. Jesus Christ. Oh, help if I hit join, won't it? All right, what track are we on? Oh, it's the Oval. All right, so this is one I've done over the past couple of days. Now, this is kind of, I'm having a lot of trouble understanding this race. When I say that, it's to do with anything to do with pitting and penalties. And the last time I did this oval, I came comprehensively last out of like 10 cars or something. I think the trick with the oval is to try and make it as circular as possible. So when you're on the long side of the oval, you want to be right out near the edge of the track. And then in the tighter part of the oval, you get right on the inside and hopefully make the track less oval and more circular. I believe that that's the trick. So far, I haven't been able to make it work. I just get my ass kicked. And then I get on the outside to make it circular, and then guys get on the inside of me, and then I risk a collision when I come back in, and I have to, let them take that inside line away from me. But then if you go around the outside as well, you can also argue that you're making the course longer. So it's all very confusing. All right.
Pit lane speed limit is 48 kilometers per hour. Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Oh. Oh. And that little bump curb thing on the inside really can grab you. So I thought that's what you were supposed to do. Get on the inside here, get on the outside here.
You're quickest overall.
I'm the only person here, Wendy.
You're quickest overall.
So whilst ovals are probably really boring to look at,
that lap time was 17.7.
I don't know, there's something really tactical about them or something. The one thing I know though is they give me a sore neck. you've got your head kind of turned to the same thing all the time.
That was a 17.9.
Okay, well, on this course, anything in 17s is okay.
You've just done a 17.9.
So I still think that's meant to be the theory, is to make it as circular as possible. Now, there's a line across the track. You can see the centre of it there. There's a full line, the start-finish line. But when you get round here, there's actually a centre marker on the left-hand side that tells you where the centre of the track is, just there.
You've just done a 18.0.
And I was kind of seeing that shorter centre marker, and I was thinking, well, it's not there for no reason. And I reckon it's there to help you.
Your lap time was a 17.7.
Get that circular thing going and knowing exactly where halfway through the circle is. So it's just after I go through the halfway point that I back off. Like that. Whoop, whoop.
You've just done a 17.5.
So last time I was in this race, I was doing a lot of 18s and even some 19s, and
That was a 17.8.
That's where I was. Yeah, I was just getting comprehensively whooped, which is unfair because, after all, I'm a woman.
Your lap time was 17.8.
Alright, so hopefully, yeah, I feel like I'm just going round in circles here.
That lap was a 17.9.
Oh, here we go. We're on. I'm assuming this is coming up on screen. I'm not just racing to myself. No, I can see iRacing. Right, well, let's see if I can not come last this time. What do you think, Wendy? Don't say anything, bitch. if Wendy won't speak to me, I should just pretend that she's not even there.
Can't hear you, mate.
And when a woman pretends that another, or believes that another woman isn't there, they stab him in the back. You see the bloody god awful nail varnish she wears, and got no colour coordination whatsoever.
All clear on pit exit.
Plus, she wore the same dress to the race that she wore last
That's
weekend.
a new fastest lap for Robinson, 17.8.
You'd think if you were going to race again at the same track, you'd at least buy a new dress.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 43 Celsius. P5.
Oh.
You're now 0.7 off the pace. That lap was a 17.9. P5. That's the end of the session. P5.
Yeah, well, there's probably only 5 of us in it, Wendy. So that was practice, was it? Now it's qualifying.
Pit exit is clear. We've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Not mate. I'm a woman. You think you listen to my fucking voice? It's not going to be that lap.
P5. That lap time was 18.3. The leader has just done a 17.6. P6.
Oh. In qualifying due to qualifying, shortening of qualifying. Okay, come on, well, let's get on with it then. So this qualifying's over. I'm just practicing now. I love sim racing.
That's the end of the session. P8.
And I love having all different sims that, throw up different challenges and that for you. This is why I don't mind the oval thing so much. You can see it as being really boring, But as I said, this is just something tactical and sort of interesting about trying to get this little mundane thing like down perfect. Make sure the freaking mouse is off the screen this time. Okay.
The track temp is 44. The air temp is 23 Celsius.
Yeah.
P8.
8 of 11. Elite A, I'm not at the back.
We need to follow car number 06 in the outside lane.
Not yet, anyway. I noticed with this car, it won't change up gear unless you take your foot off the accelerator. Like it's a paddle shifter, there's no I can see a gear stick, but for me it doesn't work that way. You can actually have collisions in iRacing prior to starting, unlike ACC where you pass through guys and that. So you actually have to, again, you have to be more professional and careful, which is a good thing.
All right, Susan, are you ready? Watch for the lights. Go, go, go! Car outside. Clear outside.
Oh, fuck.
The leader has just done a 17.2. That lap was a 18.0. 8th place. Car high. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear high. P7.
Yeah, I've actually picked up a place. Wendy. I think I'm actually catching.
The gap to Smith ahead is now 1.9. The guy in front is Smith, P7. Your last lap time was at 17.6. That last lap was a 17.8.
Uh-oh.
Car inside. Clear low. Got a car outside. You're clear outside. Outside. You're clear high. The pit lane speed limit is 48 kilometers per hour.
Oh well, shouldn't have tried to get on the inside of me like that.
The guy in front is Robinson.
The last guy that tried to get on the inside of me, well, he's going to be in prison for at least 4 or 5 years. What's the gap ahead, Wendy?
5.2. The gap to Robinson in front is now 5.4. That last lap was a 18.0.
Oh, I need to be in the 17s, Wendy.
You've just done a 17.8.
What's the gap ahead, Wendy?
5.7. Halfway home, fuel looks good. The gap to Robinson in front is now 6.1 seconds.
Oh.
Your lap time was at 18.1. The gap behind is now 1.0. Inside. Still there. Clear inside.
I'm being taken again. Oh.
Okay, Susan, you're reeling. Robinson in. The gap's now 6.0. Your last lap time was at 18.3. Inside.
So I'm going to lose out
He's
here
still
as
there.
well. No.
Clear low. Car low. Clear inside.
Oh, here he comes again.
That lap time was 19.0. Car inside. Still there. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Still there. Clear all around. Car high. Still there. He's still there. P8. Hold your line. The gap in front is now 0.7. Hold your line. Clear high. Got a car high.
Oh, fuck. Got a bad
He's
line
still there. Clear high. Thomas is getting closer. The gap's now. Car down low.
So I think these are the leaders
Still
now.
there. Clear inside.
Because I'm still in 8th. Well, it says here. What's my position, Wendy?
8th place. That was a 18.8.
What's the gap behind, Wendy?
0.7. Two laps remaining. The gap ahead is now 2.9 seconds. You've just done a 18.8. One more lap to go. P8. Car high. Clear outside.
Oh.
Car low. Still there. Still there. Inside's clear. P9. That's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
I think I got taken just before the finish. Man, that's hard work.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Anyway, being a woman, an ovular track probably really suits me. Reminds me of my sacred ovaries. Because, you know, everything about being a woman is sacred. My periods are sacred. My ovaries are sacred. My breasts are sacred. Of course, the sacred vagina is the ultimate in sacred. Alrighty, just flicking across again to have a look at chat here. Ben said, I did a bit of searching through the videos. Sorry, what were we talking about here? Oh, the impossible challenge. Let's go back up here a bit here. Fair enough. What has Kratos been in lately? Yeah, he came in the other day, Chew, and it might have been on the night that you weren't here, but he basically said, "Oh man, sorry, I haven't been in for a while." And then, yeah, hope he's okay. I believe he is. But he was talking about how he can't enroll to vote because, you know, there's that whole thing with his father being in prison, and, you know, other members of the family apparently side with the father, and he has to basically stay hidden. And so he, you know, it's pretty easy to find somebody's address by going in and having a look on the electoral roll. So he just doesn't register to vote, so doesn't vote. And then Chew says, Bender says, the freaking Mickey Mouse, Gary. Yeah, yep. I think he lives on Twitch now, but having insane trouble trying to get back onto Twitch. Yeah. Again, I'm not on Twitch yet, so I say yet because I probably will end up joining there at some stage. Alrighty, more iRacing. Let's have a look at whatever the next one is. Now, this week, so when's that? No, that's in 24 minutes. We want these sooner ones down here. The Rookie Legends Cup, that's what I just did, so we're not doing that again. Week Ridiculousness. Better give that a go. Now, this I haven't done. I've got no idea what's going on with it. So we've got the Lotus 79, and then we've got the Mazda MX-5. Okay. I'm gonna go with. I think I can only go with the Mazda because it's the only car I own. If I click on this, it's going to tell me to purchase it. Is my guess. Oh yeah, here we go. Go to store. Yeah, I'd have to buy it, which I'm not doing now at the moment. Right, so the Mazda it is. Where it is, I have no idea. Ooh, a massage. No? Okay. Is it on a track I even know? Oh, Spa. I know Spa. It looks like it's the whole thing as well. So, knowing the Mazda fairly well and knowing Spa, I might actually do all right in this. Oh, that's where Radeon is. The Coombs. Now, that's how I've been saying it correctly, I believe, because Wendy always says Lecumbe with no S on the end. So, but maybe in French it's a silent S. Who fucking knows? Spa's good because some of the corners are shaped like a woman. Don't ask me to explain that. Being a woman, I wouldn't know how to explain it properly anyway. Anyway, after I finish this stream, I'm going to, now that I'm a woman, I'm going to go enter in a weightlifting competition. So I'll have no trouble winning medals against the, let's call them, biological females. Although, are you allowed to you're not allowed to call them women anymore. Aren't you meant to call them birthing persons or something? Does that mean gay people, we should start referring to them as, instead of homosexuals, as anus penetrating persons? Right, how are we going here? 90%, is that what it says? Very hard to read the numbers here in the VR thing. The problem with some of these VR screens is you move forward a bit in the hope of getting closer, and the screen that you're looking at moves further away from you, so it doesn't actually get any closer. Rock and roll. All right, so what have we got? So we're still in practice, but it shouldn't. I don't think it's going to last very long, because I think we were only a couple of minutes out from.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, I've got a pit limiter in this car, Wendy.
Exit's clear. Push. The leader's just done a 250.79.
Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh.
Can you confirm you're okay, please, Susan?
I'm all right, Wendy. Except I think one of my left breast burst.
Can you hear me? Respond, please. Are you okay?
I can hear you. I'm okay, Wendy.
No idea what you just said, but at least it was something.
Oh, fuck you. You're a terrible person, Wendy. Right, we better request new car as soon as I smash that one. All right, well, this Mazda thing at Spas might be harder than what I imagined. Okay, here we go.
Pit exit's clear. Push.
That's what the midwife said to me, Wendy. Oddly, though, being a biological male and only pretending to be a woman, I wasn't actually giving birth. I was actually taking a large diameter dump, and the midwife wasn't very happy about that. Come on, car. Climb through the revs. You can do it. Maybe. I have to find that video, show you guys, of the race car driver who races MX-5s, and he's got a video of him racing in iRacing next to a video of him racing actually for real This is at Hockenheim, and you know, it looks exactly the same, and that's what he says. He says the MX-5 in iRacing, he reckons it's so accurate. So
faster cars approaching.
Yeah.
On your right side's clear.
See, I find this type of multi-class race, a bit on the ridiculous side, because the Lotuses are just. I like to see different cars, but in the same class. I don't like multi-class races in that way, I'm afraid. I mean, you know, look at that. Just a ridiculous amount of speed difference. Anyway, at the moment, I may be the only. Oh no, there's. Oh, I was on the road, Susan. Hey, at least my class of cars coloured pink. I mean, I know it's gender conforming, and I should be really upset about it. Maybe throw some sort of hissy fit, but well, you know, women secretly love pink.
Sector 1 is 2.1, off the pace.
Alright, we must be getting pretty close to qualifying time. Maybe that's why they call it ridiculousness, because of that huge disparity between the different classes of cars, which, you know, makes like overtaking and stuff for the guys in the Lotuses. Here we go, the session is about to begin. Alright, so I think I've figured out, yeah, to join the right races and that, so that the practice sessions aren't
The leader has just done a 2:49.86.
Well, I'm pretty dubious about this, Wendy, but we're going to do it anyway. If I do really badly in this race, Wendy, I can always distract by telling everyone in the pit crew what a slut you are. That's another thing that women like to do to other women. And in portraying you as a slut, I'll relate some anecdotal tale that's actually not an anecdote at all, just a complete fucking lie. But, you know. What are we up to here? Does that say 87? Can't see it properly. No, 60 something. 62. Come on, iRacing. Right, now we're in the 70s. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Loading, loading, loading. Oh, 95, 96, 97, 100. Here it comes. We're almost there. Right, so there'll be a short practice, I guess. Yeah.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Well, that was one hell of a short practice session. I don't know why you guys bother with that stuff. All right. Am I in the middle? That looks more like in the middle. Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
The pit exit's clear. Okay, Susan. We've got 2 laps to get the job done.
No worries, Wendy. I'm onto it.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 31 Celsius.
One thing I reckon I can fix is the pitch of the left-hand mirror. So while I'm still on my outlap. So how do we do it? Well, we go across to graphics adjustment, and we've got rear mirror, and we change it to left side, and then we go pitch. There we go, that's better. Anyway, so for you budding eye racers, that's how you do it. My rear view mirror seems okay, and the right hand side was okay, but the left hand side was a bit shit, man. Anyway, when I've got some extra money, I'll buy myself one of those Lotuses. So, iRacing have just had a major, pretty, hefty update that took bloody half an hour on my thing to upload. And it wasn't just like little minor fixes and season stuff and all of that. It was actually some new tracks, and I think there were 2 or 3 new tracks. One of the new tracks, Sandown. They actually put up another Australian track. I reckon it's great that an American company like iRacing, because obviously they've got a lot of American tracks, but it's great to see they, they think of we Aussies from time to time. So I haven't bought it yet, but I will. So I think that's 3 Aussie tracks in iRacing now. There might be more, but I know there's Bathurst I own, Phillip Island I own. Pretty soon I'll own Sandown. I've got Sandown on Assetto Corsa. I can't remember exactly where it is, but I got Wakefield Park. I've got damn, what's it called? Malala or something like that. The one that's about 60 k's north of Adelaide. I've got that now. I've got a stack of Aussie tracks. Now I might do another Aussie track special soon. So I've got Adelaide, I've got Bathurst, I've got Baskerville. That was another one, wherever the hell that is, but I know it's in Australia. Obviously, yeah, I've got Bathurst, I've got Barbagallo. I've got Sandown, I've got Eastern Creek. I've got Caldwell Park, I've got the Canberra 400. I've got Townsville, I've got Queensland Raceway, I've got Surfers Paradise. And I'm sure that's not every Aussie track that I've actually got. I've got quite a few now. Anyway, blathering through my qualifying lap isn't helping my lap times anyway. Here it says I'm 7 of 7, as best as I can tell. But, you know, you're never going to compete with the Lotuses, as you saw. Is Lotuses the plural of Lotus, or is it Loti? Okay, so I've got another lap. Man, qualifying's slow procedure in this car.
P4, that lap was a 3:00.7 seconds.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I was 7th. I hadn't completed a qualifying lap yet. Well, Kemmel Straight's a lot longer when you're going slow. So obviously, not being able to compete with the Loti at all. It's all about winning my class for me.
That's the end of the session, P4.
Now, how can I be in front of the Lotuses? Okay, whatever. Oh, I've got one directly behind me. Now, don't run into the back of me, man. You're down lower than me. You might get decapitated. All right, well, there's a Mazda to chase. There's another Mazda to chase. Mazda to chase. And another Mazda to chase. So, and I figured out too, if you go across to the thing there, it actually tells you 35 seconds to go. So you can even see what the countdown is, even if the lights and that haven't come up yet. I'm slowly getting this stuff figured out. Can you hear me, Wendy?
I didn't catch that.
Oh, you fucking useless woman.
The track temp is 31. The air temp is 23 Celsius. 15 minutes. You'll need to get on with this. Okay, mate, get ready. Let's go.
Oh, I've done that thing again where my revs are too high.
Okay, Susan. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
So not off to a good start. I should have kept the revs low.
Car left. Clear left.
All right, let's see if we can catch some of these women. Wendy?
There's an incident in Eau Rouge.
There's always an incident in Eau Rouge. Whoa.
Incident in Radion. Starts okay. Now
All
find
that-
your groove.
All over for that guy. You keep your fucking hands away from my groove. What's my position, Wendy?
P4. There's an incident in Bruxelles.
There's a Mazda chasing me. Wendy?
On your left. Clear left.
Learn how to drive, fool.
There's an incident in Pouon. It looks like Patterson.
You know, I didn't hit that guy behind.
We've been called into the pits by the stewards for repairs.
Ah. What happens in iRacing if I ignore it? Because the damage isn't too bad. Oh, maybe it's worse than I suspected. What's my position, Wendy?
10th position.
Ah. Well, it's pretty dark.
Levi is now in the lead.
Ah. Well, that's what I was doing in the McLaren the other day on that corner.
There's an incident in the chicane.
Anyway, the car's screwed now. Spa, the world's longest pit.
The pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, I've got my limiter on, Wendy. It's all good. Where? I thought I was down near the front. Here we go. Oh, nearly ran you over. Yeah, am I good? Oh,
The pit exit looks clear.
good thing I was near. Oh no, I have my pit limiter on. Here we go. Okay. What's my position, Wendy?
P9.
What's the gap ahead?
11 seconds.
Well, if you're telling me the truth, that's not so bad. See again, that was all about somebody driving into the back of me. Oh shit, here we go.
Blue flag. There's an incident in Lake Coombe. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Okay, Susan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
What's the gap ahead, Wendy?
4.2 seconds.
I don't think you're giving me accurate information somehow. Although it does say...
Blue flag.
Well, I think you are, actually. Right, well, let's try and, you know, get some credibility going here by
Incident in Stavlo.
catching a Mazda. There we go, there's one.
Blue flag.
Blue flag. He's in the same class as me. I just overtook him. Shouldn't be a blue flag for that. What's the gap behind, Wendy?
2.7 seconds. We think P6 has gone off in Bruxelles. All right, Susan, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine.
So it's pretty confusing to know exactly where you are in these multi-class races as well. You know, as far as the placing and that goes.
The gap behind is now 2.6 seconds.
What's the gap behind, Wendy?
4.0. Okay, Susan, the next car is Patterson.
What's the gap ahead then, Wendy?
52 seconds.
Oh, well... What's my position, Wendy?
8th place. We've just cut the track.
What's the gap behind, Wendy?
3.0 seconds. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Focus on the exits. We can go faster here.
What's the gap behind, Jim? Wendy?
2.4 seconds.
I left a word out there. I meant Jim attending. Jim attending Wendy. Jim junkie Wendy. What's the gap behind, Wendy?
1.9 seconds.
I know, I better get a move on. It's catching up to me.
Franklin is leading the race. Stay between the lines, please, Susan. You'll need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
It's alright, I'll go slowly in here anyway.
You're being caught by the faster class cars. Blue flag, the car behind is catching. The gap's now 1.1. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
What's the gap behind, Wendy?
1.6. There's a faster class car behind. Blue flag.
Go on, hurry up. What's the gap behind, Wendy?
0.9. There's an incident in Stavlo. We think it might be Patterson.
What's the gap ahead, Wendy?
49 seconds.
What's the gap behind, Wendy?
1.0. Incident in Blanchimont. It looks like it's Patterson. Track limits.
No, you don't. You're not going to get it. I'm telling you now. Because I'm not going to let you have it. What's my position, Wendy?
7th position.
So, is that it?
P7. One more lap to go.
Okay. What's the gap behind, Wendy?
1.1.
Let's lose this clown on the corners. What's the gap behind, Wendy?
0.8. You need to push if we're going to hold this position.
What's the gap behind, Wendy?
1.5 seconds. The car in front of us is Franklin. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
No, I'm on the last lap, Wendy.
Seventh position. Okay, it's over.
So you couldn't catch me, could you? That's because you're not a woman. You don't have girl power on your side. We women can achieve anything. We can even have a penis. We can be a woman and have a penis. I mean, I have a penis. All right, well, that was a pretty slow race. It wasn't incredibly exciting, but, seventh wasn't too bad. And I managed to hold that guy out and pick up a place from that Patterson that sort of died in the arse on the track somewhere there. So just going back into chat here. So 9:03. So I've actually just gone over 2 hours now. So that's probably going to be it for the evening. Chu says no, it's lotuses. I'm not quite sure if you're spelling there, Chu. You might be implying something that I'm not catching there. Lotisus. If it was lotuses, I would have gone with lotuses, but never mind. I'm sure you know what it is that you're talking about there. Have you got Wolf Creek? I wish I could still play R Factor though, to be honest. I don't know, Bender. You're just going to have to. Malala, thanks, Bender. Because you're from South Australia, you would know. You're just going to have to win lotto this evening, Bender. You should go check your ticket, man. You might have the winning numbers, and you can, set yourself up with a racing setup that far surpasses mine. So, thank you, Mr. Chu. Chu says, thanks, Gary. Excellent. Yeah, heaps of fun yet again. I had a very enjoyable time, being a woman. I might even remain a woman for the rest of the evening. Like I said, I'm going to go stand in the bathroom mirror and, play with my own jubblies for a while because that's the only jubblies I could possibly play with at the moment. I was actually saying to one of the guys at work, I think I actually haven't laid eyes on Mrs. Orsum for a year. And believe it or not, it's actually 3 years. In a few weeks' time, it's going to be 3 years since I moved out, left her effectively. And, we'd still see each other and get together from time to time for some time afterwards. But, yeah, now basically, yeah, nothing for a whole year now. But life goes on. That's how it is. Obviously, still wish her the best and everything. Not quite sure that she wishes me the best, but, can't really speak on her behalf. Well, unless I was a woman, then I probably would. And I just did. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching again. Be good. Take care of yourselves. I know that you will. And I will see you next time. Take care. Oh, and Chu, I'll check out the email of some clips you sent me about the Matt Walsh video. Take care, guys.